Hi everyone, Woohoo here from the Coin Dictionary, and today I've got for you this 1973 Canadian quarter commemorating the 100th anniversary of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, colloquially known as the Mounties. We'll go over the history, the value, the basics, and any other pertinent information about this coin. So let's get started. On the obverse, we see the bust of Queen Elizabeth II at age 37 wearing a tiara. It's with Latin text on either side of her portrait that says Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen. This was engraved by Arnold Machen and Patrick Brindley. If we turn this over to the other side, we see a mounted Royal Canadian Mounted Police officer surrounded by the face value, a maple leaf over there. The dates 1873 and 1973, so foundation of the RCMP and the date of mintage of this coin, as well as Canada, the issuing entity of this coin up top. This side was engraved by Walter Ott and designed by Paul Cederberg. These coins are nickel in composition. They weigh 5.05 grams, 23.88 millimeters in diameter, 1.6 millimeters thick with a reeded edge, as you can see right there. It's a one-year type, as you could probably imagine. 134,958,589 released into circulation. This includes two different varieties. One of them is a small effigy, which has 120 beads on the outer rim of the portrait. And the other one is a large effigy, which has 132 beads on the outside, and the beads are actually farther from the border. Another way you can tell is the positioning of the letter I in Regina, or Regina, depending on how you pronounce it. I'm going to grab my loop here just to kind of show you what I'm talking about. See if we can get it to focus. There we go. So we look at the positioning of the letter I. If it is pointed in between a couple of beads, then this is the large effigy variety. If this is actually pointing directly at a bead, it is the small effigy variety. I'm going to see if I can freeze the image right there just so you can get a better look at what you think I've got. There we go. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Which variety do I have? Another word about the small versus large bust varieties. I said earlier that the letter I was one of the positional factors that would determine what variety you have. You could also look at where the A points. If the A points between two beads, you've got the small bust. If it points directly at a bead, you've got the large bust. So we'll take a look one more time at the positioning of the A this time. And I think you can pretty definitively tell on mine that this is the small bust, as it looks like that A is pointed in between two of the beads on the outer rim. The large portrait is the less common variety that I've mentioned of the two, and those examples can go for, if it's in XF condition or better, potentially a good deal of money. The small bust is the more common of the two, and in circulated condition like this example is, you're not going to get very much above face value for it, which is to say its face value of about 18 US cents as of time of recording. So pay attention to the positioning of the letter I, whether it points at a bead or in between beads, because that will determine whether this is just common pocket change or whether it's something you might want to be on the lookout for a buyer for. Anyway, hope that cleared up some information on this coin, and I'll see you next time when I've got another coin to talk about. I'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching the video. My name's Christian and I own The Coin Dictionary, and I'd also encourage you to visit us at our website, thecoindictionary.com, and on Instagram at thecoindictionary. And I'd also like to draw your attention to some other helpful coin resources, such as my other YouTube channel, Treasure Town, which does more in-depth videos about coins and collectibles, as well as some resources like coinmeltprice.com, which shows up-to-date precious metals pricing, as well as the melt values of the coins that you own, coinsmetalscards.com, which will both be a marketplace and a news source for coins, metals, and cards, as the name suggests, as well as whatsthegrade.com, which will develop into a stickering service for already graded collectibles. Have a great day, and I hope to see you on some of our other videos.